What if I told you there was a river that could remember everything? Every laugh, every tear, and every mistake people ever made. One boy discovered its secret, and it changed his village forever. Long ago, in a peaceful valley surrounded by tall green hills and thick forests, there was a small village called Lorana. The people of Lorana lived simple lives. They farmed the land, fished in the river, and shared stories around warm fires at night. Beside the village flowed a wide, beautiful river called Silvara. Its water was clear and calm, reflecting the sky like a mirror. The river provided everything the villagers needed: fresh water, fish, and fertile soil for their crops. But the elders of Lorana always warned the children about one thing. They would say, "Respect the river. It holds a secret." Whenever the children asked what the secret was, the elders would simply smile and shake their heads. "It is not a secret you can hear," they said. "It is a secret you must understand." Among the children of Lorana was a curious boy named Kito. Kito loved asking questions. He wondered why the moon followed him at night, why birds could fly so high, and most of all, why everyone spoke about the secret of the river. Every evening, Kito sat quietly on the riverbank, watching the water flow. One day he asked his grandmother, "Grandmother, what is the secret of the river?" His grandmother looked at the water for a long time before answering. "The river remembers," she said softly. Kito frowned in confusion. How can a river remember? But his grandmother only smiled and said no more. Years passed, but Kito never stopped wondering. As he grew older, he began noticing strange things about the river. Sometimes, late at night, the water seemed to glow under the moonlight. Other times, when the village was silent, Kito felt as if the river was whispering. One full moon night, his curiosity became too strong. Kito decided to follow the river upstream into the deep forest where few villagers ever went. The forest grew darker and quieter as he walked. The sound of the village disappeared, leaving only the gentle sound of flowing water. After a long journey, Kito reached a hidden place where the river widened into a calm, still pool, surrounded by ancient stones covered in moss. In the center of the pool was a glowing rock beneath the water. As Kito stepped closer, the surface of the water began to ripple. Suddenly, a soft voice echoed around him. "Why have you come here, child?" Kito looked around in fear, but saw no one. "I want to know the secret of the river," he said nervously. The water shimmered and slowly rose into the shape of a woman made of flowing light and water. "I am the spirit of Silvara," she said gently, "guardian of this river." Kito stood frozen in amazement. "You wish to know the secret," the spirit continued. She raised her hand and the surface of the pool began to change. Images appeared in the water like moving pictures. Kito saw children playing beside the river many years ago. He saw fishermen casting nets into the water. He saw storms, floods, and villagers helping each other rebuild their homes. "These are memories," said the spirit. "The river remembers everything that happens around it." Kito watched in silence as more visions appeared, generations of villagers living, laughing, struggling, and growing beside the river. "The secret of the river," the spirit explained, "is that it reflects the actions of the people who live near it. When people respect the land, protect the forest, and care for the water, the river stays calm and generous. But when people become careless, greedy, and forget the balance of nature, the river grows angry." Kito suddenly remembered the old stories of floods that had once destroyed parts of the village. "The river is not just water," the spirit said softly. "It is the lifeline of the land." Before Kito left, the spirit gave him an important task. "You must return to your village and remind your people of the river's secret. Teach them to respect the land and the water. If they forget, the river will remind them." Kito promised he would never forget. He returned to Lorana and shared what he had learned. As he grew older, he became a wise leader in the village. He taught the people to protect the river, plant trees along its banks, and take only what they truly needed. Because of this, the river remained peaceful and generous. Fish filled the waters. Crops grew strong. The village thrived. And sometimes, on quiet nights under the moon, the people of Lorana could see a faint glow in the river. Some said it was the spirit of Silvara watching over them. Others said it was the river remembering. But one thing was certain: the secret of the river was never truly hidden. It lived in the hearts of those who respected its flow.